Human rights groups have long documented the plight of women in armed conflicts who are consistently the targets of sexual violence. Horrifying accounts of the 7th of October would suggest Hamas's attack on Israel is no exception. Until recently, those testimonies largely fell under the radar of international bodies who avoided addressing the issue. The UN Secretary-General broke his silence on the allegations this week.
There are also numerous accounts of sexual violence during attacks that must be vigorously investigated and prosecuted. Gender-based violence must be condemned anytime, anywhere.
A UN Commission of Inquiry investigating war crimes on both sides of the conflict has now announced it would be focusing on sexual violence by Hamas and would be launching an appeal for evidence. It comes after Israel held a meeting at the UN in Geneva to sound the alarm and criticise the delay.
We expected a clear and loud statements that say that there is no justification for using the bodies of women as a weapon of war. None of this came until now.
Rape and sexual assault are considered war crimes. Hamas denies that its fighters were involved in such acts. Israeli police, meanwhile, has been leading its own investigation into the allegations. At a Knesset hearing this week, a police investigator presented graphic testimonies of sexual assault, abuse and mutilation collected from survivors. The investigation is particularly complex because it relies on witnesses, social media videos or Hamas body cam footage and lacks any DNA evidence. Activists fear that without sufficient forensic proof, justice may never be served.